Good morning everybody and welcome to week 2 of ultra marathon training. Now if you watched week 1, which was obviously last week, you'll know that I've got a very busy week this week. You can probably see I've ripped all the flooring up, I've plumbed out the toilet and the vanity unit, I've got the floorman coming today, and the week has started off in the worst possible way. So yesterday I was meant to do a session, but you might be able to tell in my voice I was very ill. I'm still not 100%, but I'm wary that I've got to get the mileage in, so I was a little bit worried. I've done 10 kilometres this morning. I had 7.5 kilometres actually planned in, but because I missed my interval training yesterday, I've just added 2.5 kilometres on today. And not only that, this morning my alarm went off because I've got a Whoop. Basically, once I'm in the green recovery, because these are the settings that I've set, it wakes me up. So it woke me up about 4:30ish. No, 4:45 actually. I was getting up at 5:30, so I set a 45-minute alarm on my Apple Watch, but it never actually set. So I woke up and it was 5 to 6, and I needed to be at the house for 6 because I've got so much going on. So I managed to get out for 5 minutes past, so 10 minutes, I had my clothes all prepared. But then I didn't have my pre-run poo, so you can, if you're a runner, you know you need to get that out your system. So this morning, about 5 kilometres in, I was pretty desperate, but I was 5 kilometres away from home. So I held it in, I've just got back, I've ran upstairs, gone, and then I've come back. Obviously, yeah, I've had my head torch on, you could probably tell. So this is the reality of ultra marathon training. I've got another session this evening. I'm going to the gym with one of my mates, possibly two, just depending. I texted him last night, I haven't seen what he said this morning yet. But yeah, so it's not a good start to week 2, but hopefully you enjoy the rest of the video and I will speak to you later on today. So we're still on the same day, it's still Tuesday. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess in here. We've got the fridge in the living room, we've got all the chairs from the dining room, we've got the dining room table, because basically the stuff that they've put down on the floor, it's got to dry for like 6 to 10 hours or something. So before that all happened, we moved the air fryer in. But obviously I'm still managing to get out to the gym. It's been confirmed I'm going with 2 of my mates. This is the session that we've got planned. So I'm going to try a full body workout, 2 of them this week instead of what I did last week, which was the upper and the lower. But what we've got planned is a bench press, 5 for 5. So just working on our strength. Then we've got the lat pull down, again 5 for 5. Then we've got some leg extensions, 8 for 3. Then we've got shoulder press machine, 8 for 3. Then the bicep curl, 8 for 3. And then we're going to finish off, if we've got time, for the pec fly, 5 for 5. So it should be a good workout. We've got 6 exercises. A bit of a mixture between strength and then also slight endurance. But yeah, it should be a good session. Then I'm going to come back, scran my tea, and then we'll go straight to bed because obviously circumstances isn't the best. What's she doing?
We can still watch TV.
Yeah, we can still watch TV. We're just watching the hit and miss January transfer rumours, which is actually quite interesting. So yeah, get that session in. Then tomorrow we've got another session, so we'll see you then. Netflix are going to pay us this.
Are they?
£1 million. I've only just realised since editing this video that I never actually said how far I've actually covered today. So I've done 5 kilometres. It was with my dad, as you'll have seen. It was nice and easy, at a pace where we could just have a conversation, chit chat, bit of a catch up, which is lovely. We try and run together in the winter every other week. In the summer, sometimes it's weekly. Just all depends on what we've got going on work-wise. But yeah, like I say, it's always nice because I get to catch up with what he's up to, what I'm up to. I'm just editing this video whilst watching the Arsenal and Tottenham game. They haven't kicked off yet, they're just warming up. So hopefully I'll get this all edited and then I can watch the game, relax for the night. And then another session tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Obviously, you've just got to carry on watching to see what I get up to. Another cheeky little 10 kilometres with the boy. Just smashing it, man. Happy Thursday. You just can't beat it. That feels unbelievable. So, as you probably heard me say, that was 10 kilometres. My watches were actually recorded 9.7 because I accidentally paused it mid-run whilst the boy was tying his shoelace. And I think he did 6.4 miles, which I believe is over 10 kilometres. He was adamant that that's 10, but we'll see on the Strava. Just finished. Obviously this week I've supplied the grenade bars. I've got, what is it? Oreo white. So I think last week we had salted caramel, something like that. Nah, it was a good session. To be honest, the body at the start, well, for most of the days felt pretty battered. But getting out there today was like no regrets at all. So I'm well happy with that. So I'm just going to drive back now. I've got another chili, Thursday chili again. So I'm going to absolutely scran that. Have the grenade bar. But again, just mixing up that session today. It's just so much better because I'm used to just doing mornings, like for literally all my workouts. So to throw in a few evenings, especially with other people, I found it so beneficial. I mean, I know I'm only 2 weeks in, but yeah, it's been really good. So another day tick, another day closer to the ultra marathon. Good morning, it's Saturday. Today is long run. It's nice and early because, like I said in my last vlog, that I've got a very busy week, especially a very busy weekend. So I'm setting the conditions, I'm getting out nice and early to get this complete. We've got 20 kilometres, I'm just over 4 kilometres in, and today's workout is 5 kilometres at a nice easy pace, 5:30, then 10 kilometres at a 5-minute pace, and then the last 5 at 5.5, which I'm not really looking forward to that little middle section, but we've got to get it done so that we're prepared for Saturday the 29th of March. So I won't record now until I'm in that next slow section. So wish me luck and I'll talk to you then. We did it. Oh, that was harder than I thought, to be honest. I went up this one hill and I was in a pretty dark place for 1 or 2 minutes. Back against the wall, pain, trying to keep under that 5 minutes. When I managed it for every kilometre, I will put the stats on the screen. But yeah, I think it was the hills. There was a fair few hills, but then I did have a tiny bit of downhill as well. Because basically, whichever way I ran, I just turned around and ran back. So I guess it's my own fault. But we got there. Just 5 kilometres now to finish at a 5:30 pace, and then we are done for Saturday and can crack on